Hey, is that folk music that you play there? What is that? How do you call that folk music?
I think it was Studs Terkel who asked Big Bill Brunzi, did he consider his blues music to be folk music? And Big Bill says, well, never heard no horses.
Shake shoe bob shooby doo doo booby doo dow.
And the shot rang out, bang!
Hot dog!
Don't hesitate! It could be your ticket to a new tomorrow!
Hey, hey, folks! My name is Ralph Litwin, and you're tuned in to Horses Sing None of It. And our guest today is none other than Orrin Starr, the 1976 winner of the Winfield, Kansas Guitar Flat Picking Contest. Welcome to the show, Orrin.
Thank you, it's nice to be here. I'd like to start with a little tune. Well, I ain't gonna work on no railroad. I ain't gonna work on no farm. The only kind of work that I'm gonna do, rolling in my sweet baby's arms. I said rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Gonna lay around the shack till that mail train gets by. Rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Well, you know, sister, she's a beauty operator. Mama, she can weave and can spin. Daddy's got an interest in that old cotton mill. Gonna watch that old money roll, 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 roll. And I said, rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Gonna lay around the shack till that mail train gets by. Rolling in my sweet baby's arms. That your parents, they don't like me. They send me away from your door. And if I had my life to live over again, I would not go there anymore. Why? 'Cause I'm rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Gonna lay around the shack till that mail train gets back. Rolling in my sweet baby's arms.
Hey, hey, hey.
Whee!
Sounds like swing grass.
It is. And here's a little CompuGrass. You know, I hated math in high school, thought typing was for the birds, but when the Silicon Valley exploded, it was the shot heard around the world of my new disk drive. And a whole new attitude. And now the only time I'm sad's when I get them killer bite blues. I was a-cruising on the bulletin boards one fine afternoon. I met a hot little gal, said, would you boot up with me soon? And she flashed her cursor, I flashed mine. And the rest they say is data. We had a grand old time. And I put it to her straight, I said, I'll format your disk, I'll input your file, I'll plug in my modem and auto-dial you in style. 'Cause when I'm online with you, baby, there's no way we can lose. But when there's no one at the keyboard, I get them killer bite blues. It's worse. My peripherals won't configure, there's a surge in my lines. My daisy wheels got weeds, but hey, I don't mind. Cause when I'm online with you, baby, there's no way we can lose. But when there's no one at the keyboard, I get them killer bite blues. I'll input it right now. My users group is usually my terminal's terminal. My spreadsheet's not fitted. IBM can go to hell. Tell me, mama, who will your database manager be? You know I don't mind consulting when I'm at my VDT. Video display terminal, come on, get with it now. And I'll format your disk. I'll input your files. I'll plug in my modem and auto dial you in style. Cause when I'm online with you, baby, there's no way we can lose. But when there's no one at the keyboard, 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 I get them killer bite blues.
Yeah. All right. The Killer Bite Blues
Yep,
by Orrin Starr.
that's right.
Hot dog.
No, guitar player.
Hot dog guitar player.
Okay. No, I'm more of a hamburger patty, actually.
So I understand you're a cat owner, Orrin.
I am a cat owner, Ralph. You know, I like dogs, but cats are a little more portable, a little more convenient. And about a year and a half ago, I adopted 2 cats from the animal shelter in Boston, where I was living at the time. And you know, I got mixed feelings about them because they're kind of carpet and rug potatoes, basically. You know, they just sit around all day. And you know, on one hand, they're cute and furry. On the other hand, I'm wondering if it's, you know, wise to be surrounding myself with underachievers. So, yes. But I love the cat. I'm actually down to 1 cat. When I moved from Boston to Brooklyn in January, I left 1 cat in Boston because she liked to go outdoors, and truth be told, she just wasn't a team player. And so that's where that ended up. But
Left her in Boston.
I left. Well, I didn't leave her. I gave her to a friend of a friend who wanted a cat that could go outdoors. So that's pretty much covers what I wanted to go over today.
Good.
No. So
Is there something else you wanted me to ask?
no, I'm good.
All right. Why don't you tell me, I like to ask folks who come on the show how they first got interested in music. What, was there some thing that struck you as a kid?
Well, it really happened for me. I mean, I kind of dabbled with, I sold like burpee seeds to buy a guitar that when it arrived was so untunable and plastic that it was like, it was just bad. So my parents bought me a Silvertone. But my real calling began when I was 14 and 15. I went to a summer camp in New Milford, Connecticut called Bucks Rock. And there was a counselor who used to sit on the lawn playing blues guitar most afternoons named Roy Bookbinder.
Oh, cool.
And so he brought Gary Davis up both summers, and that was kind of
Wow.
where it happened for me. And one of my bunkmates was taking lessons from Roy and showed me like Cocaine and Candyman, the Gary Davis Candyman, not the Sammy Davis Jr. And so that's like, and then I went back to high school in South Brunswick, New Jersey, where I'm from, and you know, school wasn't that challenging, and I got into the guitar and first, you know, blues, and used to travel into New York, make pilgrimages to Yazoo Records down in the Village when it used to be there, and you know, was into it.
Cool. That's a great story.
Yeah.
Glad I asked.
Yeah. Hot dog.
Hot dog. But
Cannoli. This is starting to sound like car talk. Do you know that show?
I've heard of it. Only by
they
reputation.
They laugh for half the show. Okay. All right.
Well, you want to play us another tune now?
Sure. I'm going to get out my other guitar, which is an dulcimer tuning. I carry 2 Martins with me, and one I keep in a open tuning.
That's the cheater tuning.
Well,
Just kidding.
hey, you call it what you will. I don't know. This is a song that is a beautiful mountain ballad, and I was on a trip to Scotland playing with Saul Brody about 3 years ago, and I was having a very rough emotional time on that trip due to my own situation that I helped create. But needless to say, I was really in the pits emotionally. And this song just emerged in the middle of the trip as a song that I, like, sometimes you just know a song in your head for years and then finally you start playing it. And it was like my like little spiritual oasis during the trip, and it has a lot of meaning for me. It's called Don't This Road Look Rough and Rocky? Darling, I have come to tell you, though it almost breaks my heart, that before the morning, darling, we'll be many miles apart. Don't this road look rough and rocky? Don't that sea look wide and deep? Don't my baby look the sweetest when she's in my arms asleep? Don't you hear the night birds crying far across the deep blue sea? While of them you are thinking, won't you sometimes think of me? Don't this road look rough and rocky? Don't that sea look wide and deep? Don't my baby look the sweetest when she's in my arms asleep? One more kiss before I leave you. One more kiss before we part. You have caused me lots of trouble. Darling, you have broken my heart. Don't this road look rough and rocky? Don't that sea look wide and deep? Don't my baby look the sweetest when she's in my arms asleep? Don't this road look rough and rocky? Don't that sea look wide and deep? Don't my baby look the sweetest when she's in my arms asleep? When she's in my arms asleep.
All right. We're going to take a little break now for an announcement, and we'll be back in 1 minute or so with Horses Sing None of It and Orrin Star. Oh.
Cold cut.
You can win this swell set of recordings by artists who have appeared on Horses Sing None of It, simply by sending your name, address, and telephone number to me, Ralph Litwin. Horses Sing None of It, 140 Morris Street in Morristown, New Jersey, 07960. You can win recording by the amazing, incredible Liza DiSavino, Dennis Dougherty, Margot Hennebach, Juggernaut String Band, Dave Kleiner, Ansel Matthews, Kathy Moser, Patrick Regan, Elaine Silver, New Jersey Songwriters Circle, and these 2 albums by me, Ralph Litwin. To win, send your name, address, and telephone number to Ralph Litwin, Horses Sing None of It, 140 Morris Street, Morristown, New Jersey, 07960. Ah-ha! Hey, hey, it's Horses Sing None of It. I'm Ralph Litwin, and we're here with our guest today, Orrin Starr. And Orrin has agreed to play a little bluegrass-style banjo on a song that I wrote. And that's one of the great things about this show is I get my guests to play along on some of my stuff. And this is a song that I wrote in the cosmic cowboy motif of songwriting. It's kind of a bluegrass-style song, but it tells a Zen story that I read once. Tofu. There once was a farmer in China, they say. He had a fine stallion who once ran away. Neighbors gathered consoling the old man. Such bad luck about that stallion that ran. And the farmer said, good luck, bad luck, I don't know. Things ain't what they seem, and so thanks for the concern you show, but good luck, bad luck, I don't know. The stallion returned soon to his corral with a mare he found for to be his pal. The neighbors all said, well, I'll be. Good fortune has found you, good farmer, we see. And the farmer said, good luck, bad luck, I don't know. Things ain't what they seem, and so thanks for the concern you show. But good luck, bad luck, I don't know. The farmer's son tried to break that mare, but he broke up his arm. Broke his arm. Neighbors exclaim, bad luck has passed through your door again. And the farmer said, good luck, bad luck, I don't know. Things ain't what they seem, and so thanks for the concern you show, but good luck, bad luck, I don't know. The very next day, the emperor's armies conscripted the sons of all the other farmers. This one couldn't serve with his arm in a sling. Such good luck misfortune can bring. And the farmer said, good luck, bad luck, I don't know. Things ain't what they seem, and so thanks for the concern you show. But good luck, bad luck, I don't know. And the farmer said, good luck, bad luck, I don't know. Things ain't what they seem, and so thanks for the concern you show. But good luck, bad luck, I don't know. Well, thanks for helping me out on that one, Orrin. Nice picking.
Thank you.
So I always like to make sure, Orrin, not to ask an embarrassing question or some question that people don't want to answer.
Go for it.
So is there a particular question that you don't want me to ask? What are you going to play next for us?
Mi casa es su casa. Ask me anything, Ralph. Oh. Okay. Well, this is a medley of 3 fiddle-type tunes spanning Ireland, Texas, and the American South. We're starting out with an Irish song by O'Carolan called She Bag, She More, followed by a Texas waltz called Midnight on the Water, which this guy had an album of the same title. And then we're going to close up with a great old fiddle tune called Angeline the Baker. And this is in the dulcimer tuning guitar. This guitar is tuned to only 2 notes, G and D.
Only 2 notes.
It's the famous get tuning. And so, for all you guitar technicians out there. But this is She Bag She More, Midnight on the Water, and Angeline the Baker.
Well, Orrin, if folks want to get in touch with you, Do you give lessons by chance?
I do, actually.
Orrin gives lessons?
In Brooklyn.
In Brooklyn.
Where I live.
Or if you want to hire him to come to your party for some fancy picking and fun songs, then you can call him at this number, but that's me. There he is. Orrin Starr at 718-369-4525.
My name in lights.
Yeah, multicolored.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we just have enough time to kick it out with that last tune, whatever it was you were going to decide to do.
I think we should do Riding on That New River Train.
All right.
Key of D.
So thanks for being on the show, Orrin. It was a pleasure. The time just flew by here, didn't it?
Anytime. It flew by.
That New River Train is getting ready to leave. Anytime you're ready.
But first, the Dead Airtime Blues. All right, well, it's been fun. Well, I'm riding on that new river train, riding on that new river train, that same old train that brought me here, gonna carry me away again. Oh, darling, you can't love one, my darling, you can't love one, you can't love one and have any fun. Oh, darling, you can't love run. I'm riding on that new river train. I'm riding on that new river train. That same old train that brought me here, gonna carry me away again.
Support for this show has been provided by Victor's House of Music in Ridgewood, New Jersey. Call John Zara, our friend, at 201-652-5802.
I missed out on I wanted to come up with a few more food references. Hot dog.